Hi, it's me. Welcome to my channel. And today I'll be telling you why it absolutely blows to be born as an emperor penguin. Being born an emperor penguin sounds royal, right? Wrong. First off, I'm hatched on a block of ice in -60 degrees Celsius weather, and after I stop screaming, which takes like 10 minutes, I realize I'm a fluffy football with no coordination. I waddle on ice like a clumsy donut. Is it just me, or is it really hard to be an emperor penguin? Now, don't get me wrong, being an emperor penguin has its perks. I mean, we can't even get off the ground. Our wings are basically useless. We look ridiculous. We sound ridiculous. Thanks for watching. And remember, don't be jealous of the penguin because he may have it all, but he can't fly. Unless he can, then he's awesome. Bye. And the only time I've ever seen one of these things actually work was when a penguin jumped off a cliff to escape a leopard seal, and it sort of glided down and stayed alive. But that's not flying. That's falling with style. Plus, it took a leopard seal attack to motivate him. So take that, nature. I'm never leaving the ground unless I have to. I am way too lazy to become a graceful high flyer anyway. For example, most animals get a rap for being good at one thing. You know, like sloths are good at being slow, or anteaters are really great at eating ants. But why does it have to involve so much screaming and waddling and stealing pebbles? Here's how it goes. Male penguins gather in a big group and start screaming and beating their chests, and then they waddle around in circles until the female penguins arrive. Then the males split up and present the females with the pebble they've been carrying around in their little penguin mouth pouch. If the female thinks the pebble is sparkly enough, she lines lay an egg, and then the male will guard the egg while the female goes off to find more fish to eat. Oh, and if a male penguin steals your pebble, you can steal his. That's how it works, but emperor penguins, we're good at everything. Swimming underwater, check. Endurance, check. Staying warm in sub-zero temperatures, check. Building an igloo out of snow, check. Hiding from leopard seals, check. You name it, we've got it. The only upside is my dad stops screaming and gives me a big hug and a kiss and a welcome to the world. That's nice. But then he disappears into the crowd and leaves me with this giant ball of fluff who promptly starts chewing the regurgitated fish vomit that will be my first meal. Oh, 5-star penguin cuisine. And dad's been sitting on my egg for 2 months, literally doing nothing else but shivering. Like, come on! How many species of bird can't fly? Because I am pretty sure emperor penguins should be up there with the ostriches and the kiwis and the cassowaries. Birds that don't fly. Why are we even called birds? It's like calling a turtle a flying turtle. Sure, technically they are turtles and they do fly through the air occasionally, but do they have wings? Do they feathers? Nope. See, turtles and flying turtles, same thing. Except flying is actually in the name, so us penguins need a new name. How about flightless birds of the southern hemisphere, or maybe Penguinus maximus, or perhaps penguins? Mom off on a girl's trip to hunt fish like it's a spa treat. So, the first thing I see when I hatch is a giant ball of fluff furiously flapping its wings and belting out this war cry, "Hiya, hiya, higher." What? No one told me I had a personal rock band. Okay, so being born into this is not all that great. Now sure, it's nice that penguins have such exquisite taste in interior design, but it would be nicer if we could fly. Look, all I know is if humans can invent hovercrafts, I can learn to fly. But one thing we're really bad at is flying. Oh, and then there's mating season. Don't get me wrong, I love a good love story. So yeah, emperor penguin, more like drama king in a tuxedo waddling through a frozen soap opera.